Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Super Jerry 27's Nerd Cave. I'm on part 3 of my Xbox 360 games that you shouldn't sleep on before their prices skyrocket. Trying something new here, kind of doing the devil's, what is it, the devil's mirror thing, or it's just like that really shitty thing in The Rise of Skywalker where Rey's all. Yeah, we're not going to talk about Disney Star Wars because it's still getting light and dark. I can't seem to win. Maybe if I shine the light off my bald head, it'll come back. Is it working? No, it's not working. All right. Fucking big old egg-looking thing. Oh, yeah, okay, I guess it did work. Look at that shine. Yeah. All right. So we're going to go through games. These are in no order, but these are games that I absolutely adored that I think got lost in the shuffle. First one is an Activision game. Bloodstone 007. Huge James Bond fan. I love the 14 Ian Fleming novels. Sean Connery is the GOAT as James Bond, but I did enjoy Daniel Craig in Casino Royale because it was the last book that really hadn't been adapted, minus the comedy that they did. So I don't really count that. I still actually need to watch that. I'll do that on one of these days after spooky season. But I love this game. It's basically a very good James Bond film that you get to play, and I love it. A lot of racing, a lot of shooting, a lot of spying. But this game you should pick up. It's also on the PlayStation 3, but I like my 360. This is not backwards compatible on the Series X. I cannot actually tell you if it's compatible on this Xbox One. I doubt it. This might be you have to own an original console one for it because of licensing and all that happy horseshit. Up next are two games. I think they're called the Mugen games or something. This was before the amazing Fist of the North Star game from Team Yakuza. This is by Koei Tecmo, so it's a Mugen game. Basically, you're the Fist of the North Star, and you're going through hordes and hordes of degenerates and whooping the shit out of them. Game looks great and plays great, and I will say that I have never tried it to see if it's backwards compatible, but I also don't think it isn't. So this is kind of like the games that you're going to have an original system, but theirs are kind of cheap too, so stock up. And I enjoyed the sequel as well. I can't have one without the other. But this is the first manga I ever owned way back in the late 80s. I bought Fist of the North Star Viz comic books and Crying Freeman, but I liked Fist of the North Star better because he would punch people and they'd just be like, and then explode. It was fucking great. Play any of these games, and I need to buy that anime. And I'm not a huge anime dude, but I need to be because I need more hobbies, right? Up next is a game and just like an entire IP that gets a bunch of hate now, and I totally understand it. I will admit I enjoyed the first two movies in New Trek, Star Trek and Star Trek Into Darkness. That is the only New Trek I've ever watched. I don't plan on watching whatever crap is on Paramount Plus. It doesn't count. The original series is still the best. I love my Captain Kirk. God bless you, William Shatner. But that's the Star Trek game made by Bandai Namco. I enjoyed it. I remember picking up and playing it. I played it solo, and I think that made it easier because it was a co-op game, and you play as Kirk, and Spock's like your bitch. And if you fuck up, he will rubber band to you. But if you're playing with someone else, there were a couple chase scenes where it was timed. If you were playing with a buddy, you'd die all the time. But Spock would just rubber band to me. He's like, logical. So I really enjoyed this game. I'm not gonna lie, it was a good game, and I'm sad it got a lot of hate. Once again, I doubt it's backward compatible just due to the licensing horseshit. This one I know is not backwards compatible because I tried it and I put about 2 hours into it on my Xbox 360 Elite, and that's Majin and the Forsaken Kingdom by Bandai. This is a great, fun puzzle type game. It's like The Last Guardian before I had to look at my shelf. The Last Guardian before The Last Guardian came out. You play as I don't even see if they ever said his name. You play as a dude who wants to kill other dudes. But no, basically the world is plunged into darkness like every video game now. And you cannot kill the creatures that are ruining your land. So this guy goes to the middle of the castle to find Majin to fuck shit up. He's the only one that can kill these beasts. So you and him, he and you, this and that, are going to save your world and probably kill a god, because that's how all Bandai Namco games go, don't they? But this is a fun one. This one might be a little more pricey. I got it for $12 in 2012, February, my birth months. Just remember that so you can send me shit. But it's really fun. It's not as polished as Enslaved, which I very much enjoyed. It's kind of a similar vein. And then the last game is a dinosaur game, because I love me and my dinosaurs. No, I'm not going to play Exoprimal, because I just want a proper Dino Crisis 4 or a proper Dino Crisis remake. Like Capcom, you could be printing money. And Code Veronica remake. And that is Jurassic The Hunted. I played this a few years ago, and it is a blast. It's a first-person shooter where you're going up against these horrible dinosaurs with a shotgun. Like, fuck it, right? You know, I don't care. Will live, fuck it. This is better than the Turok remake. I will say that. It's a little more, I'm going to say, believable. But I loved it, man. 12 levels of dinosaur hunting goodness, you know. Clever girl, right? That guy actually didn't die in the book, right? They really fucked shit up, as per usual. Another fun game, not backwards compatible. I did try it. So these are games for you if you basically own an Xbox or have access to it. I'm sure you can find one at a pawn shop for like $20. Clean it up, maybe go to a shop, get some thermal paste in there. I love my Xbox 360. I have two. I have one that I need to do disk drive of and probably some thermal paste. And then I bought one during the COVID bullshit because I have the most video games, Xbox 360, second most, PlayStation 2. So I have two PlayStation 2s as well that I need to clean up. Sorry, didn't mean to give you all the shocker. But yes, what games have I missed? This is becoming a long-running series on my channel just due to the fact that it's popular. So I'm going to do what's popular because I need views and I want more subscriptions. So if you like this content, please subscribe, like, share, comment. Let me know what you're playing. Do you love your 360? I still love mine. That's still the best controller that fits in my hands. So I will see you all soon in another video. Take care now. Bye-bye then.